Hey, it's Paula Jedi. Welcome to Outta Time, episode 12, your source for fringe science and time travel news. Our fringe today is going to be ghost hunting. We're going to talk about a couple ghost hunters, Ryan Buel, as well as Zak BAGANS. And we are also going to discuss the Mandela Effect, which is pretty cool, and it could be related to time travel, so please stick around for that. Now on to the ghost hunters. I used to be an avid ghost hunter. I used to investigate the St. Augustine, Florida lighthouse, and I actually got a really cool ghost picture, but we will talk about that later. Ryan Buel is a celebrity paranormal investigator who was on the show Paranormal State. Well, this poor young man made some bad decisions, and he was recently arrested. Now, I'm getting this information from abc11.com, so don't shoot the messenger. What this guy has been doing, according to this article, is he was scheduling tours and talks and selling tickets and making money and then canceling the shows or not showing up. Many people said that their money was not refunded. Additionally, he told everybody that he had pancreatic cancer and that he survived it and was in remission. Not many people survive pancreatic cancer. His mother confirmed that he did not have cancer and that he was lying. She really wants people to not spend money on him to enable him to do all this crime. It is crime to steal from people. According to ABC.com, one tour, he collected $80,000, okay? Didn't show up, did not refund the money. So enough is enough, he has been arrested. I don't understand celebrities. They have something good going, and some of them just totally mess up. Was he on drugs? I don't know, maybe. Maybe it had something to do with drugs. Maybe he has psychological problems. I don't really know. But celebrities sometimes make really bad decisions and ruin their career. He had something good going, and he went and messed it up. Was it worth it, Ryan? I don't think so. This makes me think of Zak BAGANS of Ghost Hunters. Several years ago, I was on a show called Parahub Radio, and we had Zak on our show, and this was before he was really mega famous. He was just starting out. He was a really nice guy at the time, and I talked to him a little bit online. He was in one of my charity calendars that I made to raise money for charity, which was great. But now, in my opinion, fame has gone to his head. He won't talk to me. He won't talk to anyone he doesn't think is important. And I always thought he was a very good-looking man. However, he went and got a bunch of plastic surgery, which was not necessary, Zak. You were and are a good-looking man. You did not need plastic surgery. But what happened to the Zak BAGANS paranormal investigator of the past that used to be so nice and now, in my opinion, thinks he's better than everybody? Celebrities, what can you do? What is the Mandela Effect? It is a psychological phenomenon based on groups of people remembering the same thing. The reason why it's called the Mandela Effect is because many people, you're going to hear some clicking, I'm sorry, I'm on the computer. Many people believe Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s. A lot of people remember that. I vaguely remember that, but he actually died in 2013. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. We have the Berenstain Bears. Was it Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears? Many people, including myself, remember the Berenstain Bears, or it could be Berenstein Bears, however you want to pronounce it. But look at the books now, it's Berenstain Bears. And yet another example. How many of you thought that Ringo Starr had died? Probably within the last 5 to 10 years. But he's not dead. I remember thinking, wow, not many of the Beatles are left. This is really sad. But he's alive and well now. And I am not the only one that has experienced this. I would like you to tell me about your experience about a memory changing and put it in comments, please, on this YouTube video. Let's talk about it. Is the timeline changing? Did somebody go back and change the timeline and change history on us? Are we experiencing changes in the timeline? Or is this just kind of some mass memory block? Some misinformation? Are we picking up cues somewhere that are making us remember things wrong? I know I have a bad memory, but I can't imagine hundreds of people having the exact same memory error as me. Now, some people think that people who experience these memory slips have actually slid between parallel realities. Has our consciousness accidentally crossed another timeline? Or have we actually accidentally shifted into another timeline and we still remember it? That's the weird part, remembering it. So whatever your theory is, that is the Mandela Effect. I'd really like to hear about your experiences. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are going to get a divorce. Who cares? Next. Doctor Who fans, you remember the show Torchwood? Torchwood was a spin-off series based on Doctor Who a little bit, with a time-traveling Captain Jack, who I thought was really cool. There have been rumors that there wasn't going to be a season 4, but Stephen Moffat says there is going to be a season 4. I'm really behind. I don't think I've made it past season 2, and I don't even have access to BBC anymore, BBC America, so I'd have to find it another way. But if you've never watched Torchwood, it's pretty interesting. It's similar to X-Files with a little bit of a cop perspective of time travel and aliens. And every once in a while, the Doctor shows up, so it's really cool. Go check it out on BBC. I'm sorry, folks, but we are out of time. Now go to YouTube, hit like and subscribe, and while you're there, show me some love and tell me about your experience with memory slips and the Mandela Effect. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Bye-bye.